Okay, hello. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to make pull toggles. So first of all, if you have blend shapes for pulls, you want to make an animation. So for this one, for example, we have the shirt pull here. If you don't have one, it is not necessary, but it will look nicer if you have one. You want to make a quick animation. I have one already made. I'm just going to look at it. You essentially just want animation with whatever blend shapes you want from 0 to 100, like so. I'm actually going to change something here. I recommend at like 45 here, having 100 and then another 100 here. That way you can pull up to max, and then if you keep pulling, it will take the clothing off if you want to have it turn off. And that's all you need animations-wise. Then you want to have in wherever spot you have. So for a shirt, for example, I put it on the hips. You're going to create empty, right-click, create empty. Call it whatever you want, shirt pull test. I'm going to delete this later. And then you want to add a fizz bone. Click here so you can see the fizz bone if you need. And you want to put it usually around the area. And then you are going to do either 0.03. Collision, that's the one. Give it a bit of collision. That's not it. That's fine. And you want to have it look like so. Usually depends on how much you want to make it big. It doesn't have to be huge because in Unity, it's hard to touch this. But in VR, the real area is like around here. And it becomes a little easier. But you can up the collision if you need. You want to have pull to 0.1 or 0.2. This is just how... So if I grab it and pull, it'll come back. If you do this, it will not come back unless you grab it manually. Spring 0. If you want it to be something to pull down, like, I don't know, your fucking pants, you just add a minus here, have it go down. Immobile, I believe. Collision, you want it, that way you can see, and that's the area that's going to be grabbable. If you want to make it slightly bigger, you can, up to you. Allow collision, we're going to go with false. And max stretch, this is important. We're going to add 3. This is how much I have to pull the second I grab until it reaches from here to here. So if it's this, it will be just like a small motion. If you want it to be a big motion, you'd add like 5 or 6. I wouldn't go above 6 because then you're grabbing here and you have to pull all the way up here. But yeah, as you can see, I have one already made. I believe that's it. 0.1, 0.05. Yeah, max stretch, squish, allow grabbing and posing. And then, yeah, that's right. You want to go down here and you want to give it a parameter. Call it like shirt pull, like so. As you can see, I have all these options. This does matter. We're going to be using stretch pull underscore stretch. So we want to have the regular one here. And then when we go to our animator layer, go to parameters, you're going to add a float. You come here, the parameter you just made, you're going to call it that underscore stretch with a big S, leave it at 0. Then you're going to go to the layer. You're going to go down here, obviously put the weight to 1. If you have an animation, you drag it here. Be sure to make it so there's no loop time. So you would drag it here if there's an animation. If you don't have an animation, you just set it to none. It's fine. And motion time, you set it to your parameter. If you don't want to take your shirt off, or whatever you want off, this is all you need. You will be able to grab and move that blend shape. If you do want to take it off, you're going to add an empty state here. Make transition between both of them. And here it's just the usual settings, 0, 0, no transition time. Parameter, you want the one from shirt pull to none. You want it to be the one you want here. And I believe greater than, let's do 0.8, because that's 80%. And then here, same settings, 0, 0 on this. And same thing, but you can do less than and then 0.5. I believe that's what I did. I'm gonna double check. Don't mind me. Yeah, 0.5. And then this is assuming you already have a. This is going to be staying empty with speed to 1. You should have an animation to take your shirt off normally. You just add a behavior parameter driver, add, and then set your top's shirt to my value empty means it's coming off. That means when this goes above 0.8, it will turn off. And then, yay. And that's it. That's how you make a pull toggle. And then if you want to test it, you just go into Gesture Manager. Mine might be bugged because I just made all that on top of an already existing one. You click Scene, Tools, Scene Camera, just to make it easier. Go into here, and then there you go. Done. Actually, I have two now.